I really wish I could get back to work. Not because I want to work, but just because there's nothing good to steal around my house. My next segment is very serious indeed. It's called Behind the Mask with Ian Paz, and I'm going to be talking to wrestler Skinface to get a deeper, better understanding of who he is. But what you may not know is there's a real man with real feelings and a real name under all that disgusting skin. Mr. Craven Hyde. You may know him as failed plastic surgeon turned wrestler, Skinface. Now let's go behind the mask. And do you think you'll return to the ring?
I was the hottest thing in wrestling, t-shirts, pajamas, vitamins, you name it, my face was on it, a franchise star. They put my beautiful mug even on a cereal box.
Your opponent says you're a menace, a danger to society, unstable, a freak, a heel. What do you have to say about that?
It's unfair. I mean, he's never even seen me perform plastic surgery, but he will on St. Paddy's Day at King of the Wing, because, scalpel, thank you nurse, because I'm going to restructure his face.
Why do you cut people?
Because it's all I know. It's a part of me. It's who I am, It's like I wake up every day and I want to do it. It's embedded in me. It's in my DNA. Like I can't control it.
And when you caught your wife in a compromising position with your tag team partner, how did that make you feel? And so they made fun of you for your coloring skills.
The whole class. I mean, I had to drop out of school. Here I am, a lost kid, coming from a single-parent home. I had to turn my energy elsewhere, and that's when I found killing people and stealing their faces as my true calling.
And when did you start hating your father? How can people relate to you? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Actually, I make a delicious pig stew, and I use my victims' toenails to spice it up a notch. If they've got dirt or grime under their nails, it really adds to the delicacy. Oftentimes, I find myself pulling out little pieces of dirt or lint from my teeth, and that's how you know it was a special one. Bring it on at King of the Wing, your mom.
A very interesting interview with a very interesting freak. You'll have to stay tuned to catch the whole thing coming out before St. Paddy's Day. Remember to check back in on that. A very special message from former Sports Insider champion.
Sports Insider champion. I remember the good old days, huh? I was just like you two. Naive, head full of cotton candy, and a sack full of chutzpah, eh? But let me give you a piece of advice. Don't lose that sense of truth. Don't let the game change you, because you're going to see things once you're inside. You'll meet men with souls blacker and more bitter than a cup of coffee from Rick's Diner. You'll go places that make a Russian gulag seem like Disneyland. And don't you look away neither, because you turn your head enough times, you'll forget what direction is right. And before you know it, you're waking up at the bottom of a bottle of Jameson's, eating a bowl of pills for breakfast every morning. A couple years go by, you can't take it anymore. That feeling of guilt is eating a hole so deep in the pit of your stomach that it can't be filled by all the pills and booze in the world. And then the only solution starts to look like the 10-cent solution. But you ain't got the guts to pull the trigger. So to ease your guilty conscience, you try to go straight. But let me tell you, they don't like it when you switch sides. No. They can turn an insider inside out like that. Last option you got left is to go on the lam. Daylight becomes your mortal enemy. Darkness and solitude your only friends. You wind up living in a concrete bunker at an undisclosed location. This life ain't for the faint of heart, kiddos. The knowledge rattling around in this old rusty bucket is enough to put any sane man in the loony bin. Insider. I had to do it all over again. I had to stay outside. Congratulations to both you and best of luck, eh?